I don't know how the fuck I didn't know about this, but recently a ton of shit went down between Guttural Slug and the Dark Prison Massacre. If you don't know who these bands are, Guttural Slug is a slam band that formed in 2012 in Copenhagen, Denmark, and they are one of the most well-known slam bands. The Dark Prison Massacre is another slam band that formed in China in 2005. 2 months ago, Mikkel of Guttural Slug made a post on Facebook, and this post called out the Dark Prison Massacre for stealing multiple of Guttural Slug's songs and claiming them as their own. The post reads, "Hey, the Dark Prison Massacre, you guys want to explain to me why you decided it was okay to steal 3 different Guttural Slug songs, note for note, and release it as if it was your own music? This song, referring to sexual slavery of Meatmaster, is literally just paranormal evisceration, Serenans called, and isolated insanity spliced together. Even the drum fills are exactly the same. Like, it would be cool with me if it was a cover, a tribute, or even a medley, but to just mash them up and release it as your own music is not fucking cool." Later on, Mikkel also added that the band additionally plagiarized Catalepsy's Rots of Fuck in their song The Dark Prison Massacre. A friend then chimed in and pointed out that the band had additionally plagiarized Devourment's Legalized Homicide on their track A Blood Clot, which is also the title track of the album that all of these previously mentioned songs are on. Yet another commenter then pointed out that the band has additionally copied other big slam bands such as Cranium and Intracranial Butchery. I couldn't find the name of the Cranium track that they copied, but they plagiarized Intracranial Butchery's Hymns of Decomposition, and they copied this track on their song Illusions of Withering, and this track is off of their second album, Deformity of Human Consciousness. The Dark Prison Massacre actually did respond to this, and their response is such fucking bullshit. Recently, there has been a misunderstanding regarding our connection with Guttural Slug. We will take down the songs. First off, we want to emphasize that we have always been big fans of Guttural Slug, and we still think their new album is very cool. 10 years ago, we paid tribute to them by using and adapting segments from a few of their songs. However, due to a formatting error and oversight by our staff, we failed to clearly indicate that this was a cover. Over the years, whenever asked, we have always explained and acknowledged that this is a tribute, never claiming these works as our own. We had also reached out to Guttural Slug and have always informed other fans that this was a cover. We apologize for any misunderstanding that this may have caused. If this was genuinely a cover, then why is it 3 different songs off of the same album, mashed up into one, and completely renamed to something unrelated to that album as a whole? Not only that, but this album came out 9 years ago in 2015. If this were genuinely a staff error, then why did it take them this long to talk about it and come out about it? They sound wicked accusatory and defensive in this statement, and it's just extremely disgusting that they're refusing to take accountability. They said that they were just telling fans and shit when they asked, meaning that they were completely aware of the situation. Only telling people something like that when they ask just isn't enough, even if it ended up being true. This is so clearly them just trying to cover their asses, and you can especially tell because they kiss ass in their statement where they're still saying that they love Guttural Slug's new music. This honestly made me lose all respect for them, because why the fuck would I listen to them when I could just listen to the bands that they stole all of their riffs from that are, not to even mention, much better than them? If they had the fucking chutzpah to rip off all of these big influential slam bands, there's no telling how many smaller bands they could have possibly ripped off as well. In my opinion, the Dark Prison Massacre is just a scummy ripoff of every influential slam band, and they handled this situation so immaturely when they could have just admitted what they did. But what would Corey Taylor think? That's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. What other band controversies should I talk about? All of my links are in my bio, and goodbye, and gatekeep.